Well, it's now been over a week since I was lying on an operating table undergoing a procedure on my back. Since then, I've been absolutely inundated with messages of goodwill, many of them from Express readers who seem to relate to back pain in a big way. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who has taken the time to get in touch. It means a lot to me. In fact, it's better than medicine at times. Wish I could tell you that I am up, about and back on top of the world. But in reality, it is too soon to say whether the operation has been a success or not. My surgeon says I will need to give it at least 3 weeks before it's possible to say if it's had the impact we are hoping for. Over the weekend I underwent some physio, which I will have more of every day this week, and I am hoping this will help things to go in the right direction. I've been told I need to take at least another week off work, and although I am going to be following orders, I am really missing my job and my colleagues on GB News, not least my wonderful co-presenter Isabel Webster. I need to say a big thank you to Isabel. She's often described as my TV wife. In fact, she's a dear friend, and last month, when we were working outside Buckingham Palace covering Her Majesty's funeral, Isabel was also my crutch, literally. During the long walks to our presenting position, she would guide me by the arm, going above and beyond to make sure I didn't stumble. But a few times my leg gave way, which is very embarrassing, but Isabel never made a big deal of it. It was though a bit of a tipping point for me. I realized something had to be done. I've been living with this injury for 18 months, and on several occasions, surgeons have said to me that operating was not a good idea. They've warned me that there was a 20% risk of things going wrong and that a better plan was to let it heal itself. But I knew by then it just wasn't healing itself. I desperately just want to get my life back and to be able to live without chronic pain. A lot of you tell me of your pain and mobility issues via Twitter. I try to reply to as many messages as I can, a lot which arrive in the early hours of the morning when fellow sufferers are struggling to sleep. We call ourselves the 2 a.m. Club, and try to keep one another's spirits up the best we can. There are so many people who suffer from chronic pain, and too many of them suffer in silence. This can have a knock-on impact on mental well-being too, and given this week marks World Mental Health Day, we really need to be aware of this. That's why, whatever happens with my condition over the next few weeks, one thing is for sure, I will continue to speak up for them and try to give pain a voice. EAMONN Holmes presents Breakfast on GB News with Isabel Webster, between 6 a.m. and 9:30 a.m., Monday to Thursday.